Hello, I am so glad you can join me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making some pizza sauce. Yes, so whenever you guys are making your pizza, I want you to make your own sauce. Okay, instead of buying the one in a bottle, we're going to make our own, and I'm going to show you how I make it, so you can come along with me and you can try to make it yourself. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do, okay guys, so in order to make our sauce, we need some tomatoes, and I have here about 5 nice large tomatoes. I bought these yesterday from the supermarket. You take that paper off. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean these up. I'm going to boil some water, and I will show you that process as I do it. I'm going to drop these tomatoes in the water, and that's called blanching. I'm going to blanch these tomatoes to get the skin off of them. Okay? And once I get the skin off, I will show you the next step. So let's do it. Okay guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and blanch my tomatoes first. So this is exactly what I do. Here I take my tomatoes and I'm going to drop them in the hot water. Woo, the steam. Let some of that steam go off. Drop my tomatoes in the hot water and we're not cooking our tomatoes, we're just blanching our tomatoes. My tomatoes probably could have been a little bit riper, I guess. And then I'm taking it right back out and put it back in the bowl where they were in. What should happen now is the skin should easily come off of these tomatoes. I'm going to take the skin off of the tomatoes, and the skin should easily just peel right off, as you can see. If these tomatoes was a little bit riper, they would have just come right off, but I think my tomatoes is not as ripe as I probably would have liked them to be, but that's okay, it'll work. So you take the skin off. So see how easy the skin comes off, guys, once you blanch them. Now if you're a person that grows tomatoes and have a lot of extra tomatoes and don't know what to do with tomatoes, this is one thing that you can do with your tomatoes. You can blanch them. And you don't have to take the skin off like what I'm doing. If you want to take the skin off, you can, but you don't have to. Okay? And now I'm going to drop this in here. And I'm going to put this in here. Let me take this one off. See, it's already started to come off. So just scrape it off like that. Guys, so this is the skin here. This is all the skin that just came off. So I don't need that in my sauce. So we get rid of that, and now we are going to go ahead and blend this all up here. So we have to blend our tomatoes. We want them nice and blended. So let me just go ahead and start blending. Alright guys, let me give you a close-up of the sauce and what it looks like. See, is that nice pink color? But we don't want it to be pink, we want it to be red. So now I'm going to add some tomato paste to that. That's going to give it that nice bright red color. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So here I'm going to add that to it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it again until it changes the color. As you can see, the color has changed a little bit. It has gotten a little darker, but now I need it to be a little brighter red. So I'm going to add some more tomato paste to that. So I used the whole can of tomato paste. This is a small can, so I used the whole can in here. I used the whole can. Cover back on. Okay. Looks good. Looks good, guys. I think it still needs to be a little bit darker. I'm going to show you. I think I need it to be a little, and I can add some more tomato paste to it, but before I add any more to it, I have some other stuff to add to it, and I can always add that in the end. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, which is good. It's a good color, but I may put a little more tomato paste to it. Before I do, I need to add some other stuff, okay, because this doesn't have any taste right now, but we need it to be tasting yummy. So I have some stuff, so I will show you all the other stuff that I'm going to add. All right, guys, now, so this is a continuation now of our sauce. This part I'm going to do in the pan and then add it to the sauce. So in here I have a 1/3 cup of olive oil, and to that olive oil I have some green onions, some scallions. I'm going to add them in there. My oil is not quite hot, but it'll warm up in a few minutes. And to that I'm also going to add, this is 2 small onions, or you can use a large onion. This is some yellow peppers. It's like a quart of a pepper. And I have here some 2 celeries chopped up. Guys, this is your sauce, so you can add whatever you want to your sauce. I'm gonna let this just heat up here, and then I'll add some other stuff to it. I'm just softening up a little bit the onions and peppers and celery. I'm just softening it up a little bit in here. Now I have in here, this is some garlic. Normally, if you have garlic, you would add garlic, fresh garlic to this, but guess what? I went to the store, bought everything, but forgot to buy garlic. So I am going to use some powdered garlic. That works just as well. And I have here some bottled garlic that I had bought in the bottle, so I'm going to use some of that. We're starting to flavor our sauce now, guys. We're flavoring our sauce. Now in here, I'm going to use, say, about a teaspoon of black pepper. But you are going to taste it when your sauce is done, and you could tell if you need to add a little more black pepper, or if you need to add a little more salt, or what you need to add, okay? I'm also going to add, I put this in my hand, I'm going to add, say, like a couple of pinches of salt. Actually, that is probably about a tablespoon of salt that I put in there. But you're going to taste it, as I said before, just to make sure that it is, you know, the right amount for you. So now I'm going to add to that a couple more things. To this, I'm going to use some fresh, this is fresh oregano, this is fresh parsley. I'll be using some fresh parsley in here. You could chop it up ahead of time. I'm going to turn my stove off and just put this in here. That's fresh parsley. Give it that nice taste. Mix it up. My stove is off. To that, I have here some oregano. This is fresh oregano. I'm going to cut this up as well. Let me see if I can pull this off the stem, because I really don't want the stem. I just want the leaves. Cut that up and put it in there. Some fresh thyme. And I'm just going to pull this off the stem. And put this in there. Just want those little leaves. That's all I want. Just those little leaves. The first leaf that I put in here, guys, my husband told me, he said it was parsley. It's not parsley, it's basil. So I put basil in here, I put oregano, and I put some thyme. Okay, so that's what's in here, not parsley. So let me take that spoon out of there. So now I'm gonna add this to that. We're flavoring it up. Let me just get all this stuff out. On and blend this all up together. But one thing that I'm missing here, guys, is hot crushed peppers. If you have hot peppers, the little crushed one in the bottle, put those in. I don't have any right now, so I'm not going to bother with it. Because if you like that little spice, it is good. So this is my sauce. So come over here so that you can take a better look at what my sauce look like. But now I need to taste it to see what I might need. I'm going to have to put some sugar in here. I probably will have to put some more salt and some more pepper. But let me taste it first, okay, guys? So let me get a spoon and let me taste it and I'll tell you. Need sugar. I need more salt and I need more pepper. So let me put those things in. So as I said, I'm not going to measure this. I'm just going to pour some in. As I said, it all depends on how much you're making. And you just taste it and see if it's up to your standards, okay? So I'm going to put some more black pepper in. I wish I had red crushed peppers because that would be good to put in there. But I don't have any, so I'm going to do without it right now. As for my salt, I'm just going to pour some more salt in there. And this is the coarse salt, so you got to be careful if you have the coarse salt. And now for some sugar, I'm going to add some sugar in there, okay? So let me go ahead and blend it again. I'll take my spoon. That's my sauce, but now I need to taste my sauce again. I wash my spoon, clean spoon, so let me taste it again. Tasting good. It tastes good. It don't taste like it needs anything else. I think it just needs some pepper. I'm going to put a little more black pepper to it since we don't have that other pepper to give it that kick. I'm going to add just a tinsy-wincy more salt, not much, and a tinsy-wincy more sugar. Tinsy-wincy bitsy, because it tastes good. But you know, sometimes when things taste good, but taste it is missing something. I think it's the pepper that is missing. But we don't have the pepper right now. And I'm going to blend this one more time and get everything all blended up. Okay, so our sauce here is all done. I taste it, it tastes perfect, it's good. So now we're gonna get some sauce again, some of our special sauce. See, good thing about making your own sauce, guys, is you know exactly what go into your sauce. So I say put some nice vegetables in here. We have some celery, some peppers, some onions, some scallions, and some fresh herbs. So you know exactly what goes into your sauce when you make it yourself. And then there's plenty left over, which I will put in a bottle and put in the refrigerator to use another time. Okay, so that's it. So you spread it out. You don't want it to go all the way to the end. Over here is my marinara sauce that I made extra. So whenever you're gonna make your pizza, you made a whole bunch of this, you can put this in the refrigerator, and next time you want to make some pizza, it's already prepared and you don't have to go make it from scratch. You already have some. So go ahead and give it a try. You may like the way it come out. This tastes pretty good to me. I like it. I'm sure my family is gonna enjoy it. So go ahead and make yourself some, okay? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a message. I had fun making this for my family, and I hope you have fun making some for your family as well. Until next time, bye-bye.